Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in, see what Spirit has in store for you all today. All right, Spirit, most important story for the collective today. All right, we've got balance, prosperity, devotion. All right, I love to see it. I feel like this is your energy collective. You are stepping into, I want to say, divine alignment and balance. I feel like you're in alignment in this here and now with prosperity. So I do feel like you have a lot of good things coming in your direction. If they've not showed up yet, they will soon be making an entrance. And I heard a grand entrance into your life, which I really love. They're making a splash, these blessings. I want to say it's all because you've been devoted to yourself, your path, your purpose, what you're trying to create, who you're trying to become. I feel like that's all so important. I want to say this is for a lot of people who've been doing the inside work. It's starting to manifest outside of you now. It's like you've been pouring in so much energy into making big changes within the self, releasing things that no longer serve. That Spirit saying you've created all of this space for divine light to pour in. And I want to say you're jumping timelines or you're vibing that much higher. I wanted to say that's that wreath, but I heard victory. So it's like I was seeing the horse when they put the victory wreath of flowers on the horse that wins the race. And I kind of feel like that might be your energy as well. I feel like you've got this wild energy. And when I see the horse and I see it running wild and free, that's a symbol for someone who's really following their soul's inner compass. They're racing towards what makes them feel the best. And that's going to be different for each and every single one of you. But I feel like that energy is so powerful to stand in. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Fantastic. Love when we start out a week like this. Yeah. Powerful, strong, new opportunities coming in. I want to say you've got that really powerful energy. I want to say your energy introduces you into the room way before you step foot. It's like people feel you coming. Really powerful energy. I feel like this is all a result of you putting in the time, the effort, the energy into self. Yeah, I heard really creating the most powerful version of self. Yeah. You are the star in your own life. I really love that. I feel like these wishes, hopes, and dreams are in reach. Spirit's on deck with that. Divine's on deck with that. I feel like you've really utilized that compassion. I feel like where before you would have extended that kindness and compassion all the way out and around, you would have maybe excluded yourself from gifting that to yourself. But I feel like from where you're standing now, that kindness, that compassion, that gentleness that you would offer to everyone else, you're finally offering to yourself. And I can't even begin to tell you how much of a fantastic change that creates in one's own life. It's like when you realize you deserve all of what you've been giving out. I feel like there's no shortage of that when it's being gifted to yourself now. Yeah, look at that. Inner growth, a vast amount of inner growth. Beautiful. Yeah, revelation, seeing with clarity. I feel like it's easier to see the truth of things now from where you're standing. I feel like why? Because the lens is clearer. You're not looking through rose-colored glasses. You have a healthy set of boundaries in place. I feel like you're really, you're not looking at situations in life from a wounded perspective. You're seeing things from a healed lens, and I feel like that creates even more of a difference. It's like, yes, we understand that mountains are going to come, but we must climb them in order to reach our goals the majority of the time. So that's just life. So it's knowing that that's literally just life. Yeah, I hear it, it doesn't always look a certain way. It doesn't mean that you're not doing what you're actually setting out to do. It's like when some negative things come up to the surface, you're not looking at it as, well, maybe I'm not doing the right thing. I thought I was manifesting this, but I feel like you know that in every great story, it's like there are mountains to climb. It doesn't mean you're not on your path. In fact, if you've got those mountains to climb, it's because you're going somewhere, right? You're heading in a direction, and you're heading towards the peak, right? You're heading towards the top. I love it. Yeah. Unconditional love. I feel like that's what you've been showing yourself, which is a really powerful expression of love to be gifting to yourself. Yeah. Creates great energetic movement. I feel like we could keep going. I feel like we'll just keep going around in circles. I heard pillar of strength, and I feel like that's where, yeah, we're going to end it here. I feel like, this is what Spirit's trying to say. It's your powerful movement forward. This wand energy that you've been carrying in your own life is so powerful. And Spirit wants you to know how others are viewing you. They see you as being this very passionate, vibrant soul who is moving forward on a path, releasing heavy things, doing big work internally, externally, right? And, I feel like all of what you've gone through or you've fought through becomes a page in other survival guides. You become a pillar of strength just by showing others it can be done. And I do feel like Spirit is saying we're utilizing you. We're putting you on, like, in the spotlight on a platform to show that it can be done. So, and I don't mean online, although some of you could be, but I feel like just in life, they've put you on a pedestal so others can see you, and how you've maneuvered it so they can kind of tuck that information in and use it when they need it to. Gorgeous energy. I feel like you're doing big things. You're going big places. You have a huge amount of, I wanted to say blessings and prosperity coming in with this pomegranate. I feel like it's going to start making grand entrance into your life. Could be as soon as today. So gorgeous energy. All right, we're going to hop in here. I don't know why I was called to do that one first. Then we're going to hop into the tarot here. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the collective? I want that. Okay, let's see where this is heading. Before we speak on it, let's get a little more information. I heard speak that truth, even if your voice shakes. Okay. All right, I almost kind of want to say, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's already in a relationship or already started something with someone, or this is a friendship that's kind of like, it kind of teeters between a relationship and a friendship. I want to say situationship, but not. It's like, I almost kind of want to say this doesn't have a label, although it should. It's like when it's convenient for them. I do feel like there is some level of toxicity coming in here. This reading is not going to be for everyone. So please, please, please take what resonates and toss the rest. If it's not for you, leave it on this board. It is, in fact, for someone else. You can hop back in time at any time to any one of my readings. They are all timeless. So if you find a description that fits your energy from any one of those readings before this one, and it resonates for you, you can hop in there. It could be just as true for you in this now moment as it was when I posted it. Okay, back to the reading. I do feel like it's almost really difficult to find a way to move forward. It's like we want this to be a healthy thing. We want this to turn out well, but I feel like you're not getting the cooperation that you so rightly deserve, because I feel like you're giving to this, and this person, it's like, I want to say you're giving to this, but this person is not really giving back in the situation. This may require you to speak up, and it's like, if it ends things, it ends things. If it gets it moving in the right direction, then it moves in the right direction. I feel like ultimately what's going to happen is you're going to find your happiness either with or without this person. I just feel like changes need to be made because this isn't going the way you need it to go, right? It's not feeling right. It just not, it doesn't sit right is what I hear. It's like, Maybe they're giving to someone else. I feel like that communication here is key. These are arrows of love, passion. These are Cupid's arrows, but it's also all about communication. And I want to say direct communication. So I feel like that's what's absolutely necessary. Speak your truth, direct communication, make sure you've got some eye contact so this person's paying attention, right? Sometimes, I don't want to say people can be clueless, but I don't know what's going on in this other person's life. I feel like it takes a lot of strength for you to speak your truth, but I feel like it's going to be very beneficial or very necessary to help you get either the opportunity that you deserve or to shut this down and then get ready to open up eventually to something else that's new. I don't know if this person is sneaky. For some of you, this person could be. For some, I want to say vibrationally, you guys are mismatched. I want to say you're in Emperor or Empress energy. I said Emperor, but I meant to say Empress. So whether masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. You are in your power energy. You're sitting very high vibrationally. And then we've got this low-lying Seven of Swords type of energy, sneaky, underhanded. I hear I do as I please. So it's like without, I hear with little to no regard of anyone else's feelings or thoughts. So I do feel like that might be where this person is. And I feel like no worries about, well, I was giving energy to someone who didn't deserve my energy. And it's like, well, I feel like you decided that at that point they deserved your energy, or you wanted to see if they would want your energy, right? It speaks so much more about who this person is as a person than it ever could of you. The fact that they're, here, there, and everywhere, and they're not sturdy and stable like you are. They're not consistent, I wanted to say. I feel like they're pursuing a lot of other things while you were solely trying to pursue them. Yeah, I just feel like mismatched energy. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like we've got this high on the hog energy. And I feel like you kind of wanted to rescue someone. I do kind of get that energy. It's like you wanted to save them from themselves or save them from their troubles. Maybe they had financial troubles, or I heard for some they didn't have a place to live. It's like you were trying to offer this person big things and you thought, wow, what a gift. I'll help this person. They can rise up and have a normal, happy life with me. But I feel like for some, that vibrationally is so much of a switch that it's almost near impossible for them to make the leap from where they are to really respecting and being thankful for what they're being given. Why? Because they didn't put the effort and energy in to acquire it themselves. So they don't really see how valuable it is because it was so freely given. Now you did that out of the kindness of your heart, the love, the time, the attention, maybe monetary support, whatever it is you were giving, right? From this place of abundance to this person who just, they don't know how to be thankful for it. They don't know how hard you have to work to achieve it, right? So I feel like this may come to an end for a lot of you. You may be rebirthing into a brand new beginning, moving something in a different direction and building elsewhere. I do feel like it doesn't matter wherever you're building. I want to say Empress, Emperor, I'm talking to you. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're building is going to be strong and solid. I hear all the cornerstones in place because you're looking for truth, honesty, justice, right? So fairness. I see all of these really big, beautiful, strong cornerstones. I want to say healthy boundaries. Enact those healthy boundaries. And if this person still fits in the picture, okay. If they don't, make the necessary changes. I think you'll feel better for it. Right? I feel like you know what you deserve. And I feel like you realize when you're being given less, you may really like this person. You may really care about this person. But sometimes the people we really like, we really care about, we really love, aren't the healthiest choice for us too. That happens. I'm sorry if that is. Big hugs to you if that's the case. But I feel like I wanted to say you've got bigger, better things in the future. If this person can't adjust, you're going to have your Four of Wands. You're going to have that happy union in your life. And if it's not with this person, your person's just up ahead. So if you need to take some time out, do the healing work, readjust your sails, that soulmate is coming in, whether it's this person or not. I feel like, it's always entirely up to you. I am just the reader. Again, I just let you know what's coming so you can make that well-informed decision about what you want for yourself or who you want for yourself, right? But I do see that there is the opportunity for a Four of Wands with a really sweet soulmate coming up. So it will either be this person, they'll rise up, get their stuff together and get it right. After you have that really beautiful direct conversation with this person, they'll either vibe up or vibe out. And I feel like there are the only two ways this can go. Rise up to meet you where you're standing because you're not going to stoop, right? The Empress doesn't do that. She doesn't step down off that throne. She doesn't have to. She knows the right soulmate will rise up to meet her there, right? So you put your truth out there. You speak that, even if your voice shakes, and then allow things to be what they are, right? You'll be racing forward with new opportunities coming up in the future, right? I love that for you, collective. I feel like you're going to have what you need. Spirit's saying, you're not going to go without if this person doesn't rise up. And I want to say with that really sweet energy of the soulmates, the person that I feel like you won't be disappointed once that person is with you, that soulmate, right? I kind of love it. All right, we've got one more here today. Let's see what Spirit has for you all. Ooh, we're starting with the Star. Cleverness. Burdens. Into happiness. Okay. I really love this. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's just realized their dream. It's like, this is what I want. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to create in my life. And they're really coming up with a game plan as to how to make that happen. Look, we're not all there yet. On this channel, we talk about people who are there, standing in their abundance. They've really done the work. And then those who are still on the path and still climbing. Believe it or not, we're all still climbing. Just because you're in divine alignment, yes, you're getting your blessings, but you're also facing your own mountains to climb, right? So we never kind of step out of that. So take that breath, realize that it's okay to be exactly where you are. You're not late, you're not too early, you're just right on time to get to whatever it is you're getting to when you get to it. Everybody is on a different schedule in life. Everybody kind of goes after different things at different times. So I want to say, don't compare your energy to anyone else's, even someone you've known for a while, someone who's the same age as you. That means nothing. Literally nothing when it comes to path and purpose. Spirit has certain things that you're supposed to get to when you get to it, and your path can look vastly, vastly different from someone very close to you, right? It doesn't make it wrong, it just makes it different. I feel like you've got the game plan, or you're getting that into place. I feel like you're very, very intelligent. If you haven't figured it all out just yet, just know that you will. Spirit saying you've got that smart energy in your big, beautiful mind, and you'll be able to figure it out. You have been carrying burdens, and I feel like maybe some of those things can be laid down to rest at this point in time. So maybe certain heavier energies, maybe ones of fear and I wanted to say loneliness, maybe set aside. It's like, I hear I don't need someone else to make me happy or to bring me happiness in life. It's like I can create that for myself. I feel like that's a really major milestone for you. It's like I don't need someone else in my life. I don't need to have a relationship to be a powerful person, to be whole, right? And I kind of love that energy. I feel like everybody needs to understand that at one point or another. You don't need someone else to make you happy. Happiness is an inside job. And I love to see you doing that for yourself. I feel like whatever these realizations are, you're able to lay down those burdens or those fears, and trade it up for happiness and sunshine and clarity. Beautiful. Yeah, I heard laying those things to rest. I love that with the coffin, laying those burdens to rest and choosing happiness, choosing light, choosing optimism. Sometimes it is simply the way we're looking at things and the energy that we're carrying with us. If you think that you can't do it, well, chances are you're not going to be able to do it. If you think there's an opportunity, even if it's the slightest bit in this crazy world, that you can accomplish what it is you want to accomplish, the universe is with you on that. You can do it, right? There isn't any, if it's out there to be had, you can have it. If somebody else has it out there, it's out there for you to be had too, right? So I love it. Yeah, inner child, whatever it is that's making you happy. I want to say it's loyal to self and goals and dreams. Yeah, innocence. There's a lot of innocence here. I don't know if this dream was something you had when you were a child or something you're bringing into the here and now. From when you were younger, it's like something you always dreamed of doing or always dreamed of being. I'm seeing somebody saying, yeah, I can only do it on the weekends, or yeah, I can only do it in the evenings after I get done my day job, right? But if you're passionate about it, it could eventually become your full-time gig, whatever that is. But I feel like you have to start putting a little bit of time into that, whatever it is. So it may start small, but it could become something very big. I just saw a pentacle, and it almost kind of looked like a snowball, like it was getting bigger as you rolled it through the snow. So I really love that. Spirit is saying this is something that can really snowball over time and grow quite beautiful and abundant in your life, right? I feel like you're anchored to that dream, or I hear I'm rooted, but I flow. So I feel like you've got the dream, like you're dreaming really big, but you're rooted in. So it's like you're coming up with the practical ideas and practical approach to actually make it happen. It's like without that, that dream will never come into fruition, right? You've got to put in the legwork. You've got to put in some physical energy to make it happen. And I feel like you're rooting it into place, which means you're going to do both, right? I love that. Yeah, luck is on your side too. I feel like not only is divine on your side, but luck is also on your side. Gorgeous. Anything else? Yeah, I see someone being handed flowers at the end of a recital. I saw like a dance recital, and I saw people being handed flowers. So I do feel like whatever it is you're looking to accomplish, Spirit is saying you will accomplish that. You will get your rewards at the end, and you can be proud of what you have accomplished or what you have just created. Is there anything else? Yeah, I don't feel like. Yeah, I just heard keep moving forward, and I feel like that's where we're gonna cut it. I don't think we need to say any more, because this story is not quite, it's like where you could go, but you still have to come up with those ideas. You still have to put in that legwork, put in the time, the effort, the energy. This dream is being realized, and then also it's like kicking off the start of the physical effort and energy going into it. I really love it. I want to say congratulations on this next step. And then when you get to the end, I'd love to congratulate you again. Gorgeous. I feel like Spirit there's a lot of excitement kind of bubbling in the vibration here with this. So I feel like there's a lot of excitement to get started, or it's like you feel rushed to get started. Just know that not everything is going to happen right off the bat. We have to learn to be patient even when we're excited. Don't take that as it might not come. Take that as there are pauses and lulls and fast movement forward all on the journey, and it doesn't make it any less for you when things are moving slow. So I'm talking to someone who maybe has to learn patience. Trust me, I know how hard that is. That is one thing I feel like I came here to learn is patience, because I've always had like a very quick, it's like, oh, it's not working. And I really had to get to the point where I could switch that up within myself and become more optimistic. And I've noticed that when I give things more time, they do unfold beautifully. So that's something you learn over time. So you might be like me. That might be one of your lessons to kind of get through in this lifetime. It's not easy, but it's worth it. I feel like I'm much more patient now at this stage in my life. I just know that things are meant to come to me when they're meant to come to me, not a second before and not a second too late, right? And that's with everything in life. All right. Let's see. Your initials, their initials, and any other messages that may come through here. I heard something about a hotel. I heard something about a bed and breakfast. I don't know if that's somebody's dream to have something like that or to create something like that. I do hear something about a loan or a business loan. Oh, we have a blank here. So you can insert initial, yours, theirs. I'm hearing a really old song, but I can't remember what it's called. I just hear, here I go again on my own. Yeah, going down the only road I've ever known. So it's like, I don't know if somebody just feels like that's where they're focusing on themselves. I kind of get that energy there, and I can't even think of what the rest of the song is. I'll put it in the comments with timestamps if I remember what that song is. It might resonate for someone, or the words might. I almost kind of get the feeling that someone is going off on their own and they're doing their own thing and they're creating their own life. And it's like, what comes, comes, what goes, goes. And it's like, and I'm in a state of allowance. So it's like, I'm not sad about it. I'm not mad about it. It's like, what's for me will come. So I kind of love that energy here. I feel like that was a key energy in this reading today, or in this energy today. Yeah, I hear let it come, let it go. I hear boom. I heard boom shakalaka. Okay, so I don't know where that comes from. Oh my God, it's so funny. But it's like I saw somebody bamming money down on a table, like boom, like I did it. It seemed really exciting or really fun, and it looked like it was between friends. So I don't know if, like, I hear for some starting a business, I hear for others going on a trip, and I hear like it's like boom, here's my money, that's, you know, what I owe you. It's like, I don't know if it's like a friend's trip or something. It seemed really fun though. The energy seemed really fun, and I do kind of see warm weather and palm trees for some, so it could be for some. Is there anything else? I hear it's time to get things done for myself. So I don't know if I'm talking to somebody who was always focused on everybody else and they let their own dreams fall to the wayside, or they let their own, it's like the things that they truly wanted. It's like you were so busy supporting someone else or a couple of someone else's that you didn't have a time to kind of uh, prioritize your wishes, hopes, and dreams. And it's like, now I'm doing that. I don't know if it's like the end of a relationship, or finally done the healing and now I can focus on what I want to create. I do feel like paintbrush stage energy here, which I really, really love. It's like you have the canvas, you've got the paints and the paint brushes, so you can create anything you want. And I feel like that's a really exciting feeling. I don't know if we've gotten to the excitement part of it yet, but it's like realizing you have all the tools to make it happen is where you're at. Gorgeous energy either way. I want to say good luck to you. Could have a B first, middle, last name with that last message. I wanted to say, doesn't have to, but you could. All right, let's hop in here. We have charms. Let's see. What do we have for the collective? Most important messages. Okay. All right. Yeah, I hear I'm rooted, but I flow. Family tree. This may have something to do. An offer of love to become something more. Okay, look, I don't feel like we did too much love in this reading today. But we do have a message of love coming in first. So for those who were looking for a love message, I do feel like you have someone coming in making a loving offer. Could be from now through Valentine's and maybe just a little further out, maybe into March. This person sees that they could have something with you. They kind of want to root something down into the physical. They want to make you part of their tree so that family tree can expand. I don't know if they're thinking they could have children with you, or it's like a blended family. Could be something like that. But they see your heart would go with theirs. It's like there's a soul connection here, I want to say, or there will be a really beautiful one that's very comfortable, one that's very light and airy and free. It feels like good energy and happy. I want to say it creates warmth and happiness. So this offer could be coming in very, very soon. I hear, yeah, very, very soon. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.